Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Evercade A to Z, a series of quick looks at the games for Blaze's Evercade retro gaming platform. Today's game is Flea, which is part of the Indie Heroes Collection 1 cartridge for Evercade. Now, Indie Heroes Collection 1, if you've not come across it before, is a compilation of modern indie games developed for classic platforms such as the NES. Many of these games have had standalone physical releases for their original host platforms. And indeed, at the time of recording, Limited Run Games is actually running a pre-order window for the NES version of Kubo 3, which is one of the games on this compilation that we'll come to at some point. Most of these games can also be downloaded from services like Steam and Itch to play in an emulator or in a special PC wrapper. And so there's various ways to play these games, but the Indie Heroes collection is one of the few sort of non-limited physical releases of these games. So if you like them and want to own a copy of them to have on your shelf, the Indie Heroes Collection 1 is a great way to do that. Now, Flea itself is a 2020 release from Lowtek Games, who is also known as Alistair Lowe. Lowe began making games at the age of 10 using ClickTeam's Games Factory, so definitely a man after my own heart. And he moved on to a career in the industry as a 3D artist. And he stayed there for 7 years before deciding to move on and pursue his own dreams, which included making some of his own games. Lowe is dyslexic, and he's a passionate advocate for dyslexia awareness in the industry as well. And so as such, he designs his games such as Flea, and Tapeworm Disco Puzzle is another one from him, to avoid long paragraphs of text and instead focus on being fun, challenging and puzzling, which makes them particularly suitable for dyslexic people. Now, Flea is a really fun game that I like very much, so I'm looking forward to revisiting it for this video. So let's go play Flea. Okay, here we are with Flea. From the Indie Heroes Collection 1 cartridge for Evercade. Flea is a challenging retro 2D platformer with an intriguing backstory. Play as Henry the hyperactive Flea who just can't stop jumping. Navigate assorted hairy beasts and collect blood to get to the heart of the problems and fulfill Henry's life goals. Of whatever it is that Fleas dream about when not A, jumping or B, sucking blood, which it turns out is never. So, this is a great game. I have actually finished this before. You can play this through in a single sitting, but it's probably a little bit longer than we want to spend a video on, and also I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you, so we'll just play a bit of it today, and you will hopefully enjoy the experience. So let's have a look. Flea from Lowtek Games 2020. Press start, and here we go. Here is Henry the Flea. So he jumps by himself, and you can move him from side to side. If you keep tapping the B button, then he will bounce lower like this. Whereas if you just leave him to it, he will continually bounce like that. So we begin by hopping down this hole here and on to our first level. And on most levels, your goal is to collect all the vials of blood. Help me collect blood for the refugees. I'll give you lives in return. Alright. So then we hop down the hole to finish the level. Now we got some hazards starting to appear in the form of spikes. So for this little bit here, we probably want to use the smaller bounce to make sure that we don't bang our head on the spikes. There we go. And then hop over these ones and onward. It's a pretty straightforward one. Over the top. And down here. We are proceeding through the innards of a dog, if you were wondering. So we hop up here and we make a big leap. Oh! There goes one of our lives. But you see we have 21 to begin with, so it's not too much of a problem. Hop here, use the small bounce, drop down, grab those, repeat the process. There's no time limit or anything to worry about, so you can just take your time over these levels. And hop down here, up here, and done. On to level 5. Right, these things will send Henry flying up a bit further. And they're one way as well, so they'll act as platforms when he's on top of them. Right, tricky little jump here. There we go. And all done. Alright, interlude time. So we talk to our big hairy bollock friend here. Thanks for your donation. You are saving lives. Quite literally, because all of the blood you've collected up until that point, you'll see, has been converted to lives in the top left corner. We then proceed onwards. Tap, 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 tap. Very carefully. Oh, no. I overthought that. There we go. Keep it low. Alright, we've got a baddie here. Obviously you want to avoid them. Absolutely love the music in this game. I forget offhand the name of the person who did it, but they also did the music for Tapeworm Disco Puzzle, which was the first Game of the Month release on Evercade VS, so that was a free download for the month of April 2022. And at the time of recording later this year, that will be preserved fully on an Indie Heroes Collection 2 cartridge, which is set to arrive... Oh, damn it. Which is set to arrive later this year. So, if you did miss out on the Game of the Month release, don't worry, you'll still be able to play it. It's also available on Steam and itch as well, if you want to play it on your computer. But that's a very good game. Has similarly excellent music to this. And similarly excellent puzzly gameplay. Feel the burn! I will do just that. Right, those crates you'll notice, they aren't platforms, they're just background scenery, so you need to learn what is background detail and what is just... Oops! Failed to get the blood on that one. Thanks for your donation, you are saving lives. Good luck, you'll need it. Right, boss time. Right, these boss fights are auto-scrolling levels, where all you need to do is survive to the end. Grab as much blood as you can along the way, by all means, because that will lead to some extra lives. Whoops. But for the most part, all you need to do is to survive the level, which is often quite a bit harder than it looks. Oh no! Oh, that was going well up until then. You want to try and get as far ahead of the scrolling as you possibly can on these stages. Then make big, bold leaps as much as possible. Try not to land on the spikes though, because they hurt. And try not to land in the sticky black goo either, because that also hurts. Oh no! The one thing you need to be a bit careful with on these stages is you'll notice that if you stop pushing any direction, Henry doesn't move with the screen. So that means you could quite feasibly have spikes scrolling into you if you're not careful. So you need to try and keep on the move as much as possible. There we go. And there's the exit. And we're done. Your extra lives there. Thanks for your donation. You are saving lives. We really are. We have 73 now. Onwards. Sometimes you have to calm down to succeed. Mash the B button to jump less. Well, we knew this already, but doesn't hurt to get a reminder. Some tricky jumps to worry about here. It's just all about the timing, though. Ooh, timing. There we go. The thing I like about this game is it feels like it would have been at home on the NES back in the day. And that's just testament to its game design and its overall aesthetic and stuff. It just feels like something that would have been plausible to actually see released on the NES at some point. Ooh. That was a little bit tasty. Yeah, I mean there were plenty of sort of single screen platformers around on the NES. I just feel like this would have fit in really well with them. It's just a genuinely good game. It's not like, oh, it's good for an indie game or anything like that. It's not that. It's just a genuinely excellent game. We heard from Big that you will help us fight. We will meet you at Tapeworm's basement. It's not safe to talk here. So you see this plot happening along the way. Thanks for your donation, you are saving lives. But again, in keeping with what I said in the intro, about Alistair Lowe wanting to keep this sort of dyslexic friendly. There's not a lot of text in this. Any text that there is very brief, straight to the point. But it serves its purpose. It has a bit of good-natured humour about it, a bit of silliness, and it helps with the atmosphere of the game as a whole. Oh, I missed that one. Never mind. Oops. Excuse me. Let's kick in the table. Let's try that again, shall we? And there we go. Oh no! I say oh no like it matters. I have 107 lives. 106 lives. Still, it's a matter of pride. There we go. And over here. Down here. Whoops. And you see the further you go in this game, the more sort of precision platformer it becomes. Now, I'm not normally a huge fan of that sort of game. Like, I hated Super Meat Boy. But there's just something about this that just makes it all feel a bit friendlier. It feels less like it wants to poke fun at you for failing, and more that it just wants to challenge you. Oh no! That is, nothing feels malicious about this game. It doesn't want you to suffer. It wants you to enjoy the challenge. Which I think is fair enough. Particularly for an 8-bit game. Oh, I missed that top one. Never mind. I think we're probably good though. There we go, 145 lives. Thanks for your donation. You are saving lives. Good luck. You'll need it.
The flea is becoming a problem. Send in the mosquitoes. Boss number 2. The aforementioned mosquitoes. Again, don't worry about collecting everything, just survive. Oh, whoops, right onto the spikes. But again, with 147 lives, we don't need to worry too much. Oops! No! And hop, and hop, and hop, and hop, and hop, and hop, oh no. Yeah, tricky little stage, isn't it? I'm on the case. Up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and over, and up, no! And up. Right. Just calm. Cool, calm, and collected. That's me. And up. Up. Up again. Up and over. And over and through the middle and thread the needle. Thread the needle. And we're done. Lovely. This seems like the only way out. Jump on that other beast. I'm just working up the courage to make this jump. You notice that it appears that you are coming out of the dog's bumhole onto the nose of another dog. So, enjoy that. Whee! See, there's his little face. And onward. Thanks for your donation. You are saving lives. Yes, we know. This is basically a new world now, as it were. So, different colour scheme, different music. Some of the same hazards. A few new hazards will start appearing as well. Like those mosquitoes will start appearing as normal enemies now. Whoops. And you'll see the challenge factor will start to gradually ramp up as we go. But just take your time and you'll be fine. That's it. So the blood there, we can actually safely step in, because fleas like blood. They don't like filthy poo water or whatever the stuff on the other levels was, but blood, absolutely fine. So let's grab some of these down here. Hello. Stop that incessant jumping. You might knock over my fine blood. Well, I'm gonna steal your fine blood, so screw you, buddy. Now the little interlude, and onward. Tappity, 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 avoid the spikes. Tappity, 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 avoid the mosquito. Oh god, timing. Timing. Timing poor. Ouch. Whoops. I think the other thing I like about this game is that mechanically it's not any more complex than like a real game that we would have had in the 80s. Like, this game could have existed on the Spectrum or something like that. I like it precisely because it feels like something that could have been created back in the day. It just happens to have been made in 2020. With obviously a good understanding of what makes a game fun. What makes those old games interesting. Why people remember them so fondly. And so it's a game that's simultaneously new, fresh, and interesting, but also nostalgic. Which is a really nice combination. Whoops. Alright, let's play up to the next boss. And then we'll call it a day. Just because, like I say, I don't want to spoil too much of this. There we go. Again, all about the timing. Now! Oh, that's a really awkward little combination of obstacles there. Low ceiling and spikes. There we go. Oh no! And then you got to combine that with the timing required to bypass the mosquito. No! Oh, I lost my rhythm. I think those mosquitoes might have got out of rhythm with each other as well. Just to keep things interesting and on your toes. There we go. That's it. Let's watch for an opportunity and take it. Oh my god. Alright. There we go. So that's it. And proceed through there on the downward arc. There we go. Too early. Nope. 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 Alright, again. No! I'm just panicking. Up, down, nope. And nope. Nope. Oh, come on. There we are. I think it's actually easier if you start from a little way back. There we are. Nah. Just with that slight acceleration that you have. There we go. No. Oh, come on. No. No. Come on, this isn't difficult. Is this any easier? Might be. Let's try that. Little hop. Little hop is easier. Nope. Little hop. Nope. Nope. This might be the end. Oh. Right, relax. Relax, calm down. Deep breath. Right. This is easy. Watch this. Watch this. Little hop. There we go. And again. Little hop. Good. And again. One more time. No! Alright, don't think. Feel. There we go. There we go. Now we only missed one blood. That's fine. And we got 30 extra lives for that, so... How did he escape? Send more mosquitoes. Oh, I do the evil laugh, but I think I will cough too much if I do that. Right, third boss. Assuming I make it through this, we will call it a day after this. But that is... Making it through this is quite the assumption. The first time I played this through, there was one of the boss levels took me literally 100 lives to get through. I can't remember which one it was. I don't think it was this one. But there was definitely one of them towards the end of the game. That I just reached that I'm a stubborn gamer point by the end of it and just thought, no! And just thought, I'm not standing for this. I may have spent 100 lives on this, but I'm not leaving until I do this. And when I finally did it, it felt so good. It felt so good. It really did. That's what this game is all about, really. That sort of classic feeling of old school. Oh, wow. I made it through a really difficult level. Okay, there we go. Let's leave that there. So that is the first bit of Flea. I can't remember how many levels there are. There's quite a lot. There's like 100 or something like that. There's certainly 100 in Tapeworm Disco Puzzle, which is sort of the companion piece to this, if you like. But yeah, it's a really great game. One of the best games on the Indie Heroes collection, and definitely worth your time. So we'll leave that there for today. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.